T-shirts have the same capabilities as standard moderators, but in addition, they can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live. Managing moderators can support your channel. I have no idea what that means. Why isn't it wide? Oh, good grief. Problem here. Hi. Hi. This is my first time, so forgive me. I don't know what I'm doing. And I can barely read my phone. Hello. So, I don't really have anything to do a video about because I don't have any markets going on, and so I was like, well, let's try this live thing and see how it goes. Thank you so much. It's actually a dress, and it changes colors as it goes down. It's really pretty. So I figured I'd do this live and maybe work on some scrubbies while I'm at it, just to give y'all a chance to talk to me. If I can see, it's gonna be hard. I couldn't figure out why it was vertical. I would have, I don't know how to make it widescreen. So this is where we are. I mean, I'm sure I'll learn how eventually, but that's a lot of glare. And I really need the bottom piece. I need my bifocals to read it. So, anyway, let's see. I did manage to get some chickens done, but that's it. That's just it. It's been so chaotic here. The volume is low. I'm not sure how to fix that. Oh, maybe I was supposed to wear a microphone, you guys think? I don't know. I hate to get up and go get one because I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's supposed to plug into the bottom of the phone and then plug in to me, I think. I don't know. I bought one and then I realized it was for my husband's phone, an iPhone, not for myself. I hope y'all can hear me even just a little bit. Gosh. Maybe if I get closer. Maybe a little closer. So anyway, I I don't know what to say. I'm hoping y'all can hear me. Oh, good. Thank you so much. Just come home from shopping at Michael's. Wanted to use my 30% coupon. But for some reason, a lot of stores and doctors' offices are having internet issues. Wow, that's a bummer. I hardly ever go into a store anymore. I just, it's too far away. We live a good hour from the big city. So, and an hour in the car. Boy, that Christmas trip, 4 hours in the car and then 4 hours back, I was dead tired and hurting all over. So, I try to avoid going to the big city whenever I can. My yarn keeps getting hung up on my glasses here. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. I don't feel very beautiful today. I feel like I'm a mess. My hair's all over the place. I can't see. My nose is a little runny today too. I don't know, it's some kind of allergy in the air today. It's gonna be hard looking back and forth with my glasses. Without my glasses, y'all gonna get tired of seeing that. So we had to take Bruiser to the vet and get some blood work done. And then he has another appointment coming up. Since today I have started loving Granny too. Who's Granny? Who is Granny? Am I Granny? I'm a Nana. I'm not a Granny. I don't have a way to show you. Bruiser, you want to come over here and say hi to everybody? He's busy doing something. I don't know what he's doing. Hey, Bruiser, you want to come say hi to everybody? Come here. Come here. Come here. He don't want to get up. He's an old boy. Come here. Come on. Up, up. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, you're so heavy. Come here. He's like 26 pounds. Hi. You say hi to everybody? Look. Look, look, look. No. When I say look, it's usually for something to chase after or something to eat. So he's not really that into it. Oh. Hello. And thank you. Thank you for showing everything. All right, good job. Good job, Bruiser. Do I use any social media? I'm on Facebook a little bit, but no. I try to remember to use Instagram whenever I think of it, but most of the time I don't think of it at all. I have a lot of memory issues, so it's really good that I remember to do Tuesday and Friday videos, and now I'm going to be changing that to Monday and Friday. My Instagram is Southern Gals Crochet. Let's see. I'm sorry it's so hard to hear me. I forgot to bring the microphone. It's my first time. I knew I would forget something. It took me 4 times to get this live to go right. please write it down. We'll get connected to you. Huh? Write it down. I don't know what you mean. It's Southern Gals Crochet on Instagram. Bye bye. See you later. Please write it down. Your Instagram, beautiful lady. Ooh, it's warm in here. So, anyway, I was just going to work on some scrubbies while we chit chat. So, feel free to ask me some questions. I hope you can hear me. I'm so sorry for the bad audio. Took me a minute to figure out what word I was looking for. Got you there. Well, I'm glad you found me on there. Not that I post very much, but, you know, occasionally I do. I forgot my count already. It's now I know why Robin and Heather kind of stopped doing their crocheting while they're on their lives, because it's kind of hard to keep count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Ah. Hello. I'm sorry about the audio. I forgot to bring a microphone. Apparently, it's a very important piece of doing a live. That I didn't know about. I tried looking it up and seeing what all I needed, and the list was like non-existent. You just kind of got to know what you're doing. When did you move to Texas? I was 11 years old when we moved to Texas. I came to Texas very reluctantly. I was very mad for a very long time. My parents couldn't do anything right because they stole me away from Maine. I was bad. It was a hard adjustment because, you know, all my grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins were all in Maine. And so moving away from everybody was a very hard adjustment for me. I don't do change very well. Uh, well, let's see. Well, the one thing I could say is that we lived up by the Dallas area, and one day I met hubby, and next thing you know, I'm in the San Antonio area. um, so learning to crochet was a little bit of a little here, a little there. My my mom, not the bio mom, my mom crocheted, and she didn't really teach me, but I watched her. And my grandmother crocheted, and my great grandmother knitted, and my other great grandmother knitted. But it was just like I had a lot of family members that either crocheted or knitted, so it was kind of just in my DNA, I guess. And when I went to camp, they taught me how to crochet, how to do a chain stitch on my finger. And then I had another woman teach me how to do a single crochet. And then I just kind of made it up on my own from there. Just based on looking at other people's stuff. And so nobody actually really taught me everything I know. It's just a little here, a little there, all that. Hello from Bangladesh. Hi, Alma. Hi, Connie. So, I went a very, very long time just knowing how to single crochet and double crochet. And then my first mother-in-law showed me how to do a granny square. And so, and then when I was, I don't know, how old was I? 40 something. I decided to try to do my first amigurumi. So that was something. That was something. It was pretty easy for me to pick up because I always have been a tight crocheter, which is another reason why I really didn't enjoy crochet that much, because I was always struggling to make things the size they needed to be. So amigurumi was like perfect. It was a perfect fit from the get-go. Hello from Minnesota. Minnesota. I'm trying to do my geography in my mind. Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Haha, I gotcha. What is WI? Is that Wisconsin? Hi. Oh, you're back. Glad you're back. You say, you, same, my mother face. Mother face. Louisiana. I love Louisiana. My ex was from Louisiana, so yeah. I have the same face as your mother? Well, hi kiddo. How you doing? Ugh. For some reason it is hot in here. Apparently it's like 75 degrees out, and we just had a very cold snap, and now it's like 75 degrees, so yeah. Good night. Wow. Okie dokie. Hubby and I used to travel all over the United States, and we loved going to Louisiana. 12 degrees. Oh my God, that is so cold. Oh, I couldn't do it. Even though I'm from Maine, I couldn't do it. Just, I have very much acclimated my my body to Texas. Oh, sunny California. That's where another branch of my family live, in the Lancaster area. I used to love going to California, mostly down, what is it, Highway 1, or is it 5? 101? I think it's 101. And going down the coastline right there. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. So I had a couple of people ask me what my plans are for this coming year for Southern Gals Crochet. And I'm like, I do good just to go from day to day. I do have some events planned. My next event is February 7th. So I have some already lined up for the coming year, but I really don't have any super big plans for this year other than crochet, crochet, crochet. Just get her done. Oh, thank you. I enjoy making that bunny too. I just haven't done it in a while because it's mostly an Easter pattern, especially around here. Not a lot of bunny growers around here. We're mostly a cow country. But yeah, love that bunny pattern. I don't know why it took me so long to get it out there to y'all. I think it took me almost a year. Oh, well, I have to tell you, the museum and I are fixing to break up because I don't think I can keep up with it anymore. Um, Last I saw, there was 6 items left, and I have not received a check from them in almost 2 months now. So I keep meaning to go by there and take a peek at what's going on, but they're only open 4 days a week, and it just never seems to be on my radar further down the week, you know. Like, I like getting my weekly stuff done on Monday, and then of course they are closed on Monday. So I just keep not getting around there, and then of course they haven't sent me a check, and so I don't know. I at 30%, I think I'm kind of done with it. Just leave my stuff in the little consignment store that only takes 10% and just deal with her instead, because, you know, 30% is a lot in my opinion. I forgot what I was doing. I was starting to put double um, two in every space, and it's gonna have a wavy scrubby. I'm getting lost. Exactly. I do all the work, and all they do is put it up on a shelf, and somebody takes it to the cash register and they take 30%. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot. I try not to be too. I mean, I am taking up space in their shop, but I don't know. I think 10% is a pretty good amount. Right? No, thank you. Right? I think I'm gonna break up with them pretty soon. Take whatever is left in inventory back from them and just be done with it. I am curious as to, have they not sold anything since the last time I was in there? That's that's the question. I usually take a picture of what what it looks like on the shelf and a list of what I brought to them so that I can know if something's sold. Yeah, exactly. That way you make more money. Hi, Debbie. I can't believe I'm actually doing a live. This is amazing. I feel so connected right now. I love it. I just have to remember to bring my little microphone next time. I know. Hubby has the air conditioner on in there right now. Right? Well, there's always a first time for everything, right? You keep on keeping on. You're cool. You remind me of my auntie, and she was so funny, and she crochets all the time. I've been told I'm pretty funny. I find myself, I, I know I'm crazy because I find myself pretty darn funny. Or, but my husband says I have a very strange sense of humor. Usually when it comes to his expense. Hang out with good company. Yeah. I forgot what I was doing again. I get my sense of humor from my dad. My dad is always cracking jokes. He will call me with a joke that he heard. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad I make people laugh. I mean, it's better than making you cry, right? I'm sorry about that other video. I was a little emotional, so if I made you cry, didn't mean to. I mean, it was a hard time talking about it. But she's doing much better, thank goodness. So she won't never be able to go home again, but she's doing much better. Ooh, dinner time, yum. I appreciate that, Debbie. I do. She needs all the help she can get. Sometimes life just goes, hey, guess what? We're still here. Yeah, my brother went to go see her. I didn't actually mention that in the video. I have a bio brother as well. So he went to go see her. At least she has somebody close by that can go visit. Well, I don't know about the best, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing so much better than I was. I was pretty down for a couple of days, just, life hitting you in the face. But I'm doing much better. I appreciate it. I appreciate your thoughts, good wishes, all that. Not a lot gets me down for too long. I, I have the uncanny ability to not dwell on things too long, not let them get to me too long. I know a lot of people don't have that, and so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Some people seem to think I should be, wallowing in it, but I don't think so. Ain't nothing I can do about it, so why wallow in it? So I'm almost done. Y'all are helping me get her done. So what are y'all working on today? Anything? Everybody go to dinner? Working on a maxi skirt. Oh, wow. A baby blanket for my niece. Wow. Those are big projects. You go, girls. Let me tell you. My goodness. I have all I can do to sit down and try to do a baby blanket. Boy, I just too much. Too much work. I tried putting baby blankets in my shop for a little while, and I made 4 and sold 2, and that was it. I was like, well, that was a bust. Oh my goodness. I can imagine. What kind of yarn are you using? Made some catnip balls and dishcloths. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got to work on some cat toys. Those really took off for me last year. 4 weight. I'm trying to finish a Virgin Mary plushie for an order that my sister commissioned. I haven't had time to finish with the holiday bustle, but it's almost done. Oh, you go, girl. I'm making small pickles with acrylic yarn for a customer who has a pickle business. 200? Oh my gosh, girl, that's a lot. Wow. And here I am like, I gotta make 50 scrubbies. You know, that's gonna take me at least days. The scrubby pattern is on YouTube. It's a free tutorial on YouTube. I don't think I have a printed version of it. That is a lot of pickles. I would hate pickles by the time I got done. That would put me out of pickles for sure. I would be like, no more pickles ever. And I just started doing pickles. Hi, Mom. Oh, are we talking to someone? I'm hungry, Mom. Looking for a hefty. What in the world? I think that might be my first. I don't know. Somebody weird. What is that? Interpreter. Hungry. Don't know. Sounds suspicious. Yeah, I think so. I think I might have a troll. It's my very first live, people. Leave me alone. My goodness. How do I get rid of that? Uh, remove. Yeah. What? I wouldn't have thought trolls follow me. That's just weird. Hi, Jill. First live. I'm not a pro. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I thought for sure it was going to be this way, but it's this way. I, I have no idea how to change it. So it is what it is. I can imagine getting sick of them for sure. My goodness. Done over 1,000 pickles? Good God. Sorry. Was that cussing? I don't know if that was cussing. My goodness. 1,000 pickles. Wow. That's a lot. What was it? Some kind of pickle fest? I don't know. One done. Just a whole bunch more to go. I'm a slow crocheter. You know, I've seen people whip out this scrubby in like 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm more like 20, 25 minutes. Just very slow. Ah, this guy is back again. Good grief. Uh, here we go. There we go. I got rid of him. Boy, that was annoying. My first troll. I agree. It's been challenging to crochet and talk. Well, not talk, because hubby says I talk all the time. But to look at the comments has been another challenge. But yeah, hubby says I talk all the time. I don't know how to shut up. Help! She's talking and she can't shut up. Okay. So, I'm curious what your people are doing with the crocheted pickles. Well, I just made about, I think my second batch. So I've made 16 pickles so far. I sell them. I don't actually buy them just to have them hanging around the house. That would be kind of weird. Just, I'm gonna have me a pickle garden. What are you making? I'm making a scrubby for scrubbies, but that's just one. I usually sell them in a set of two for $10 a piece, and they are my best sellers. Last year, I sold, I believe it was 66 sets of scrubbies. So, my best seller. Even though my stand is pretty much all plushies. Bye, Julie. Well, I like using scrubbies more than I do making them, but ever since I introduced them to my booth, I have not been able to get rid of them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. We'll have to try to do this live again pretty soon so I can try to get used to it. But I really liking it so far. I like being able to talk to y'all like one-on-one instead of just a regular video. Oh, you can't hardly pull the magic circle. Sometimes the scrubby yarn, it is red heart scrubby yarn, but I do double strands, and sometimes it is very easy to close the magic circle, and sometimes it is very hard. You just never can tell. There's one color in particular is kind of a bluish green, a bluish gray color, and it is very, very easy to close. Super soft. Red Heart Scrubby Yarn. Um, like I said, double stranded, so it kind of gives a different look to it. But in the skein itself, it is green, pink, yellow, mostly those, a little bit of orange in there. But yeah, just trying to get some of these done. Do something different other than chickens. I spent all day yesterday doing chickens. The color, hold on, hold on. Tropical. Color is tropical. I got these from, I got most all of these at the Yarn Inspirations website. I did pick up a couple of skeins at Joann's right before they closed, but most all of this came from Yarn Inspirations. I think Walmart carries, I think so. I think Walmart has some of this yarn, or at least they did. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been to an actual Walmart, like inside. A little bit. It is a little bit hard on the hands. If you have any kind of sensitivities, you know, like make sure you do your hand exercises in between, just to give that, well, for me, that finger a break. But other than that, when I'm doing the scrubbies, I kind of crochet loosely, so it's not really that much of a tension on my finger. But yeah, after a while, that going through your finger right there can leave a pretty good groove. So, but I try to do it quite loosely so that it, like you could probably, I could put my finger through there. It's all double crochet, so I could definitely put my finger through there. So it's done quite loosely. It covers my hand, like I'm holding it with my pinky, but it's pretty good size. Covers my hand. I'm using an eye hook. What's that mean in millimeters? 5.5 millimeters. It's a miracle I can read that. The sun is hitting it just right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find it in your local Walmart. I just bought it on Yarn Inspirations. They were having a big sale, and I bought a big box of it, and my box got lost in the mail, and so they sent me a replacement box. And just a day or two after I got that replacement box, the original box showed up. And I called them and told them, and they told me just enjoy it. So I got two big boxes of scrubby yarn for the price of one. I got lucky, very lucky. Do you have a favorite crochet hook? I'm very old school. I enjoy my Susan Bates, but I put these makeup sponges on there. Let me pull that off. So this is just a makeup sponge, and this one is just I think it's the teardrop one. But of course it don't look like a teardrop now, but at the time it did. But I just put those on there like that. Oh, like that. And it gives me a really good comfort for my hand. And I just put that in there up to the neck part. And I have these on all of my hooks, but all of my hooks are Susan Bates. There you go. Right? That was a pretty good deal I got, right? I don't think I'll ever get that deal again. So, it's one of those treasures of the moment. It's really, it relieves a lot of stress on your hand, having that extra bulk there. It took me a while to get used to it, because I was always pinching the neck, which I still do, but now I don't have this cramp in my pinky finger. But it did take a little while to get used to that bulkiness there. Now I tried to crochet without it, and it's like, oh no, that's not happening. So yeah, I don't go for the new special ones and all that. I just use my good old fashioned Susan Bates dressed up with some makeup sponges. She's all dressed up. She is. She got like a little dress or a big chunky body like me. I've never used a clover hook, so I don't know how. I've heard a lot of people loving them, but I have so many hooks from so long ago that I just like, to me, I can't justify buying new hooks when a simple idea can work for me. Now, if I could just get something for right here. I'm sorry. Bruiser is chasing something in his sleep, so he kind of distracted me for a minute. But yeah, right here in the middle of my fingers is where it gets me, that joint right there. And that's the only part of my hand that really gets me pretty bad. But before I started using these, this pinky would go numb. So this has helped a lot. I lost my spot. Oh, there it is. It's kind of hard to see all the fuzziness. I still haven't tried that fuzzy yarn that I just got. I'm not looking forward to that because, I mean, I'm already having like issues finding my stitches with this stuff. Lord help me when I start doing that fuzzy yarn. I don't know if y'all have seen the dust bunnies that knotted fake crochet. Is it fake or is it faux? Yeah, I think it's called faux. Faux. Anyway, she's been doing a little dust bunny with that fuzzy yarn, and And she put up a picture. She goes, I don't know how I'm going to write a pattern for this because it's mostly just a ball until you start doing the trimming to shape it. And everybody's going to trim it differently. I found that this brand of gloves helps my hands and wrists. I got mine from Joanne. I think you can find them online. Creative Comfort is the brand name. Okay, I'll try that. Does um, is it going to interfere with my tension finger? Like, is the yarn going to glide on it or not? That's the one thing I worry about with gloves is being able to still have my tension finger going on here. I should try the gloves, right? Sounds like we're all going to try the gloves. just to see if it helps out or not. That's a great suggestion. I appreciate that because, you know, we can all use the help. Oh, I'm almost out of yarn. Yeah, I keep my yarn all the way down to its scraps. Gloves cover part of the fingers. They also keep hands comfy and warm. Oh, I don't need any help with that. We are Lower Texas. It's hot. Like right now here in this room, it feels like it's about 80 degrees. I'm surprised I'm not sweating yet. I know Crafty Sue made some and I am so waiting for the pattern to come out. She's working on trying to get those patterns out. I want her dust bunny pattern and I want her butterfly pattern. I know she's working on it. I'm waiting. That dust bunny that she made for her husband is, oh my God, so cute. Grumpy, yes. I forgot his name there for a moment. Yes, Grumpy. It's adorable. I can't wait to get that pattern. In Minnesota, cold. Yes. You could send that a little bit of that down if you don't mind. I don't know why Texas is so hot today, but it is. Oh, goodness. Well, we're coming up on a 1 hour mark. Please. Oh, below 10 degrees and snowing here. Oh my goodness. You know, my brother just moved to the upper Michigan area, and so far he is loving it. He is like, ever since we left Maine, he's just always been wanting to go back to that snow. I just couldn't do it. Hi, Sue. Hi. I'm so happy you're here. We were just talking about you. Your ears are burning. We were talking about that dust bunny and that butterfly. We can't wait to get our hands on that pattern. That's what it was. Her ears were burning. Oh, I lost count again. Dadgummit. This is my first live. I don't know how to write it up. Honey, if you want to send it to me, email it to me. I'll write it up for you. I can't make it all pretty, pretty, pretty like Instagram ones, but I can format it for you. I'll be happy to do it and get the pattern. I have a hidden agenda there. I'll be your first tester. So what are you working on today, Sue? Ooh, we just hit the 1 hour mark, ladies. I didn't even realize I would be able to, I mean, I know I can talk that long. There ain't no problem there. But doing a test, a duck for Easter. Ooh, how cute. I'm working on a crocheted hat. Because you live in one of those colder places, right? Ooh, yeah, I'm starting to feel it's getting warm in here. Midnight. Oh, yeah, it's cold. Cold. Cold, cold, cold. I've thought about, like maybe in my old age, I'll go maybe go stay with my brother or something, but Lord have mercy. My old bones can barely handle the cold in Texas. I know it's a different kind of cold up there, but still, I don't think my old bones will handle it. That osteoarthritis. I don't think so. Taking down Christmas decorations. Oh my gosh. We didn't even do Christmas decorations this year. I just, well, I appreciate you stopping by. We're just chit chatting. I couldn't resist. I didn't have anything to show other than some chickens, and I don't have a market till February, so I was like, let's try a live, see what happens. Yeah, we stopped doing all the Christmas decorations when the kids moved away. I ran out of my secondary yarn. I still have one skein attached, but that's all I got left. So, almost done. Not quite. See how many vendors I can get. Do what now? Next year, I want to have flea market here at my yarn shop right in my yard. Huh. Sorry, squiggling the thing here. Sorry about that. I applied for a market next month, waiting to hear if I got it. I did too. I applied for the markets. Like, they gave the whole schedule for the whole year, and I applied for 5 of them, but told her, I was like, well, maybe I might squeeze a couple more in between. But still waiting to hear if I get in or not. But I hope you get in. It seems like it's getting harder to get into events because there are so many more crocheters lately. Although I have seen a lot of crocheters that have stopped, you know, like not stopped crocheting, but stopped selling locally. Yeah, I did a lot of markets in December as well. That's why I take such a long break. Between November and December, I was pretty much booked every weekend. That's why I take a long break because one, I hardly have any stock left. I I gotta restock everything. I think I have like I think I'm down to like $1,500 in stock, which is like 2,500 less than normal. Yes, I was very busy. Hubby was ready for the break too. He, he wanted his vacation time. He wanted paid vacation time. He wants paid vacation time plus a Christmas bonus plus a, you know, pay raise. I'm like, ha, 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 ha. Right? Sometimes we just gotta take a break. Not that I drink. I used to drink a lot. Girl, I could tell you some stories. So much of my youth was wasted. Strange to be the only crocheter nowadays. Oh, to a local store. That's cool. I have a local shop. It's like a little boutique. She lets me put a little bit of stuff in there. I just threw my scrap ball. I was playing with it in my fingers. I just threw it on the floor. Oh well. We'll grab this scrap one and play with it. I don't know very many other people who do lives, but I have a question. I think I probably spilt more beer than most people drink. Oh, I don't know. That's funny. So I put this thing, you know, it's like a little bungee thing that holds the camera, right? Holds my phone. And I tried doing it with my cover on, and it broke the little thing. It broke it. So the only way I can put that thing on my phone is by taking the cover off. Is this normal, or is just my stuff is defective? Because that aggravated me pretty good. And there are usually several at this particular market, so so many were toured that the others went elsewhere because his place raised their fee. Yeah, we had a local one do that as well. They raised their price, and a lot of people aren't going. They're going to more reasonable places. Like this, there's this one place that only charges $20, another place that only charges $15, and then there's actually one place that's free, but they don't really have the traffic, you know. And so yeah, a lot of people are going to the smaller places because the larger ones are starting to charge more. Bye, Char. I agree. I watch a lot of YouTube on television as well. So, yeah, I miss out on being able to comment. I hear you. Doubled it. My goodness. That's insane. I mean, I know prices are going up, but dang. Oh, thank you. $85 for 3 hours? God. I think the most I have ever spent is $75. But that was our city, our little town requires a separate permit. You know, not only do you have to pay for the space, but you have to pay for a city permit as well. That is a lot. It better be a dadgum good show. I mean, good grief. I mean, like, really advertised super well. Yeah, that's not bad. That's 4 hours for $30. That's pretty typical around here. I, the one I'm gonna do, the one I applied for multiple events, they're like $20, and they're 4 hours. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Well, I would get on their Facebook page and say something, you know, like, hey, that should have been advertised a lot better. I've had shows that are really bad. I mean, you guys have followed me for a while. I have had some really bad ones. But I definitely voiced my opinion about that. Sometimes I will deal with the fact that it's a bad show because I know it's got potential to grow. But yeah, that's bad. It's awful when you can't even get your booth feedback. It's just awful. Yeah, true. I was gonna say 75 for 2 days isn't bad. Yeah, we've all had some bad shows. Last year was full of them, let me tell you. Last year and the year before, well, the year before was better than this year, but around here. Yeah, we've all had them. It's part of the game. You just never know how it's going to turn out. See, I've never had a Sunday go very well. Around here, there are just you gotta wait till church is out around here. You just you ain't gonna get nothing until church is out. Well, ladies, I have run out of yarn, and we're at an hour and 15 minutes. Based on what uh Heather and Robin, they're always talking about an hour and a half, so I guess we're about done. And Bruiser's waking up. Yeah, I woke him up. That's so funny how he can sleep right through all of that. All my laughing. Yeah. Well, it's just me and hubby, and so we don't really have anybody to miss time with. I appreciate y'all. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how many of y'all showed up. That's wonderful. Yeah, please hit the like. That way, maybe next time I have a live, everybody will get notice, or it'll show up real quick. I'm so glad you stopped by, Sue. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. And I was watching half of your last video, and then I was like, oh, I need to do a video today. All right, ladies, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Y'all have a great day, and let's hope this year is just as wonderful, if not better, than last. Bye bye. I don't know how to stop it. Hmm. I don't know how to stop it. Um, um, hmm. Oh, got it. All right. Bye. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I do.